There is a small part of me that just wants this to be over with. Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I am super exhausted, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit because there's a lot of things that have been going on and a lot of things that I thought I'd update you about. And also, I'm gonna head out in like 5 minutes. It's been raining all morning, like pouring down, raining all morning, and it's finally clearing out. So, and also the lunchtime has passed, so then I can go to Mall of Scandinavia without like a ton of people there, because I need to pick up some training clothes, like a pair of training leggings, maybe a trainer like shirt of some kind, something. I am going to go to H&M and hopefully find something there, because they are one of the cheaper one. If I can't find anything there, I'm gonna go to Cubus and see if they have. Then I don't know, because I don't want to pay a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money, but I do need to have clothing to train in. The leggings I usually wear are synthetic, so they won't breathe, so I can't use them when I'm training. Also, they don't have a very comfortable midriff. They actually have a very tight elastic. So, and now when I have gained weight, it cuts into my tummy. So I'm hoping to find someone that are high-waisted, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I have to figure out what size I am, because I have no clue. I'm kind of in this midland between medium and large. My bottom part will always be at least a medium, but usually when I gain weight, I might hit a large, but I don't know. My top body is usually extra small, and right now it is a medium because I gained so much weight. I'm not training to lose weight. I am going to try to work on actually loving myself in the weight I am. However, I do want to get fit. That doesn't mean thin, that just means having better muscular and feel stronger in my body. So yeah, anyhow, updates. I'm kind of exhausted today. I think it's a little bit the day after release kind of thing. I usually get really bad migraines after a good day. I had a good day in several different ways. One was that I actually put the letter to the benefit people into my mailbox yesterday evening, so now I can't do anything else. I can't do any more. I can just hope that I will get the money. There is a small part of me that just want this to be over with and not happen again, so that I just want, if I get a no, I know that I will never have benefits again. Like, in theory, you're supposed to be able to ask for benefits over and over and over again, and if your life change, or if you're better at writing the papers, you should get the benefits. However, in reality, if you once have gotten your benefits pulled, they will never give you them back, which is terrible. Really terrible, actually. But yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, so I kind of, this release, I can't do anything else now. I can only wait. Can be from a week to 3 weeks wait. They're supposed to take the decision about a week after your last date to put in the papers, but last time they had a scheduled date of the 4th, and I got the information the 18th, so it can take 2 weeks over that, so I don't know. But anyhow, that was done, so that kind of was a big release. But that means that I have a build-up of tension, of stress that I don't know how to deal with, that now is released to a certain degree. I still have to wait for that, but I have done all I can, and therefore I have a splitting migraine and I feel pretty sick. Also, I found out something on Friday that is, again, this is the 4th time I had an issue with the doctor not informing me of the full picture. I am so tired of it, and I don't know what to do about it, because this just enforced the idea in me that I need to go to the university and get a medical degree to get proper healthcare in Sweden, whether it is private or public. So that it's rough. I am sick, I am tired, I am stressed. I should be able to just trust my doctors that they do what is good for me and not for the society or the insurance company or whatever. And yet again, they decided that this information was not something I needed to know. So I have an issue with my shoulder. I've been eating muscular relaxants since late May, because every time I try to go off them, I have severe pain in my shoulder down into my elbow. Like, I just tried to go off them like a week ago, so I've been really going through that. And then I actually was on half the dose. I wasn't completely off. If I had gone completely off, it would have been terrible. And I've had this since May. And the medication is making me sick. So the muscle relaxants not only affects my eyesight to a certain degree, it makes me extremely tired to the degree that I cannot do my job or any other job because I need to sleep or rest or whatever. But also it's affecting my lower back, so that I'm losing the feeling in my feet and in my legs, and I really don't like the medication. I need to go off it, but I can't go off it as long as this shoulder is hurting this much. And I found out that the reason, most likely, why it's hurting as much as it's doing is because I have a narrowing between the C4 and C5, and between the C5 and the C6. So I have a double narrowing, and that narrowing is pinching on the nerves, and that in itself creates this like magnetic feeling out in my little finger, and it hurts a lot. And the narrowing is not a big narrowing, and therefore the doctor decided that they didn't really need to discuss that, but that's apparently the problem. I do go to a physiotherapist that has like an orthopedic kind of education, so she should be able to help me, and I'm seeing her tomorrow. The reason why I know it is because I got my doctor papers from the private insurance sent to me, and then I gave it to my doctor because we were needing to update my sick leave paper to get the benefits, and he read it and like, yeah, but you have this narrowing and that might 100% be your shoulder. So but yeah, so kind of annoying, but yeah, that's life. That's how it is. As you might have seen, I've now been chatting for like 9 minutes and I really need to leave. So I will pack off my stuff and head over to Mall of Scandinavia. I'm not taking you with me because you are heavy. This camera is heavy. And also what I'm gonna do is try on clothes. I hate clothes shopping. It is the worst thing in the world, and if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. I really don't like shopping for clothes. I have never done it, never liked it. I don't like being half dressed in a dressing room. I don't like going through clothes. I don't like all the people. I buy clothes once to twice a year just because I need to update my like update the clothes. Like I use the same clothes so often that they really just fall apart to when after a time, and then I need to replace them, and that is why I buy clothes. I'm a very comfortable person, and I have found a brand that makes comfortable clothes. However, I can't get them in Sweden, or I have to pay like hilarious amounts of postage and taxes. So we usually pick them up when we're in the States anyhow. Then at least I don't have to pay for the postage. So yeah. But we don't have them here, and I need to get the clothes now, so I'm gonna head out. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, I am back home. I'm exhausted. My hips are hurting so bad, but I did get leggings and a shirt and a training bra, so we're ready to go. And I went to H&M and got the kind of outfit because H&M is cheap and I needed affordable clothing. It didn't fit me perfectly, but it fit me. I actually had a medium. I found a pair that I really liked, and they only had medium or extra large, and then I tried a large in another pair that wasn't as good, and basically a large just was much longer legs of some sort of reason. So I ended up taking a medium. I also got a medium shirt and I think a medium top, so everything was medium. Good. I did head over to Cubus to check if they had something, kind of thinking that in case I find something there I will return the others, but their training session, or the section wasn't that big, so and everything cost about 10 bucks more. So I thought that, well, I'm gonna have what I have for H&M, but just as I'm turning around to leave, I see that they have my absolute favorite everyday leggings that I use. So like a year or two ago, I found these black leggings. They're a little bit thicker, so they're really good for the Swedish weather, especially in the fall. And they have some well, they have false pockets on them, and they're a little bit higher in the waist, and I just completely love them. And when I bought them, I came back like a week later and they had picked them out of what they had, and I couldn't get them, and I was so sad. I just wanted more, because then I had worn the other pair for a week and I was so happy. So when I saw that they had new ones, or they were back in stock, I just needed to have them. However, on the rack they only had like mediums and extra large, and I know that these pants I need a large in. They did have a pair of marine blue one in large, so I took them. I went to the register, and for once I asked them, do you think you have these in a bigger size but in black, or have them in large but in black? And she's like, okay, I'm gonna look. And she came out with two pairs, and she put one pair on the counter, and then she walked to me. I'm like, did you have more? I can take two. So I took all of the large that they had, and I bought them. And I know that I'm not supposed to spend any money, but I really love these leggings. And like, I wear the same kind of clothes every day. Like, I have multiples of these, black with white stripes, so I take them. I have multiple of these black linens that are a little bit longer, so I have the same kind of dress code all the time. I even have multiples of these in different colors. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. I like comfortable clothes, and I don't want to have the choice every morning. So I'm basically wear the same thing over and over again, which gets a little bit annoyed when you have to put clothes into the washer, because you have to do that on a regular basis. Who knew? But yeah, so now I have two new pairs of the leggings. So yeah, I'm super happy. I also picked up a pair of fuzzy socks, a pair of black fuzzy socks this time. So that was all I bought. I was thinking about buying more ink to my printer. However, I decided to, because I don't use that specific color that often, I decided that I am going to wait and I'm going to buy multiple from another place that is much more affordable. I'm starting to lose my voice. That's not a good thing. But yeah, I'm super exhausted, I'm super tired, but I was very good. I didn't buy any coffee, I didn't buy anything else than those things, and then I went home, which also meant that I could go back and forth on the same train ticket. Now when I've been on sick leave, I don't buy a monthly card. When I have a monthly card, I pay one set sum, and then I can just travel as much as I want to through that month. But it is quite expensive, so if I can, I try not to. And if I don't, even if I would go for 2 tickets a day, like all month, I think I would come to around, yeah, if I go more than, I think 10, 15, around 15 days. If it's more than 15 days, then I need the card, and it hasn't been 15 days a month that I had to travel. But yeah, so then I just pay for one ticket, and they are like 75 minutes long. So I was happy that I did everything quickly, got home. I'm gonna sit and game because I'm super exhausted. I don't know if I do have the brain capacity to game, but we'll see. I'm gonna do some quests and see if I can get exalted with some random beast. I don't know. It's games. And then I have like 150 stitches left on this column that I'm working on my cross stitch. So I do want to sit back down and do that. I also stamped up a bunch of images yesterday to work with my polychromas, because I'm practicing my color pencil work at the moment. I'm trying to learn how to use them properly and stuff. It's much easier to have them here than the Copics, so that is what I've been doing. So I have a few things that I want to do, but none of them are on kind of a check off list. It's more like, if I'm too tired to game, I will probably cross stitch, and when I'm too tired to cross stitch, I will probably draw. Something like that. And Christopher will be home in about an hour, and then we'll have the leftover scallops that we had yesterday. So yeah, that is my day so far.